Contemporary social issues of Tamil Nadu.
Contemporary social issues of Tamil Nadu. Dear children, no country can be free from problems. Problems are the part and parcel of every human being. Problems are part and parcel of every nation. Problems are part and parcel of our human existence. The contemporary social issues of Tamil Nadu, we are going to have a detailed discussion. Here, we will be dealing with social inequality, child labor, unorganized labor. Finally, it is about transgender. Dear children, let's take the first one, social inequality. Social inequality is everywhere throughout the world. But the inequality in Tamil Nadu or in India is a unique one. It is based on the birthright. Social division based on the birth of a person determining his socio-economic and political privileges enjoyed by a person is called the caste system. Caste system is a blot on our nation. It is the deprivation of the human rights, the fundamental human dignity. It is the caste system that has been doing more harm to the humanity in India than anything else. So let's have a detailed discussion on the social inequality, in which we will be dealing with the caste system and the untouchability. Social inequality was in vogue for centuries. In Tamil Nadu particularly, people, those who were engaged in manual labor, were called Sudras. These people were denied the basic rights to education, the basic rights to enter the temple, the basic rights for taking water, the basic rights to enter the places of common interest, and the basic rights were denied to these people. The Bhakti Movement propagated the religious love. The Bhakti Movement, people started to have more and more patriotism, more and more patronage towards their own religion, but finally the temples, which were presided over by the priest, became their rulers. Later, these rulers or these owners of the temple, the priests, became landlords, and they were called Brahmins, and they controlled the people, the social order. The people who were doing the manual work were subjected to all kind of cruelties. They were denied the basic rights. They were not given their due share, and finally it resulted in the caste system. People, those who were doing the manual labor, were pushed to the corner, whereas people who were doing the pujas, those people who were engaged in the education, were given all the privileges. Untouchability system prevailed in India and to a large extent in Tamil Nadu. It is Natesa Mudaliyar in the year 1912 and Tyagaraja Shetty started a revolutionary movement in Tamil Nadu against this Brahminical dominion. Brahmin domination in the educational sector and in the government offices prompted the non-Brahmins to start non-Brahmin movement. Natesa Mudaliyar started a hostel for non-Brahmins in the year 1912. P.T. Tyagaraja Shetty and T.M. Nair started a social movement called the Justice Party for securing the rights of non-Brahmins. To abolish the slavery of the non-Brahmins, Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy went and fought for the abolition of Devadasi system, and she finally became successful. She was the first woman doctor in India. In the social inequality, progressive state like Tamil Nadu has done its lion's share in the eradication of caste system. Efforts have been made since the starting of Justice Party, and people were strenuously making all the steps to root out the caste system, which is not even successful now. Yet, the efforts of Thandai Periyar, the former Chief Minister Kamaraj, Peraignir Anna, these people contributed immensely for eradication of caste system. Under their noble guidance, the government has taken various steps, has formulated policies, giving quotas to the different castes and communities, bringing everyone on the same platform. The government has adopted reservation policy for the SC, ST and MBC and for the BC, so that everybody grows and gets the equal opportunity. Here, Thandai Periyar played a vital role where he conducted marriages not based on any rituals. People like Ambedkar, Arignir Anna, Kamaraj worked strenuously, strived hard so that the caste system, which was deep rooted in the minds of the people, slowly vanished. Now, the efforts are still on. The government has taken all the steps possible to create such an equality.
Social inequality. Social divisions exist in every country, but India's caste system is a unique one. Here, social status, responsibilities, socio-religious privileges, and occupational positions have been determined by birth. Such birth-based social divisions are the basis of social inequalities and social injustice. Large sections of the society, mostly doing manual work, had been termed as Sudras and Panchamas. These people were deprived of education, government jobs, right to temple entry, property, and usage of public paths and watersheds. Such a system resulted in exploitation of majority of people by the people of higher castes. In Tamil Nadu, the Chaturvarna-based caste system was not popular in the Sangam age. In the post-Kalabra age, especially during the days of the Pallavas, Imperial Cholas and Imperial Pandyas, Brahmins gained ascendancy in the social order. They were able to attract the monarchs towards the Vedic yagnas and smritis and gradually influenced the royal houses to accept and adopt the Varna system. Once, due to Bhakti Movement, the temple system became a major socio-political economic factor. The Brahmins, by invoking agamas, captured the priesthood in the rich temples. Already as scholars in Vedas and the Smritis, they received fertile villages as endowments. Temples, formal education, high offices and property rights were denied to the hard-working tillers and artisans. All of them were categorized as Sudras, and the landless labor were denigrated as Panchamas. Thus, the masses of Tamil Nadu were deprived of rights, property, education, office and social status for thousands of years, leading to their deplorable backward conditions in the modern times. Untouchability is an extension of the caste system. Sudras were also subjected to untouchability. In spite of constitutional prohibitions on untouchability and inhuman treatments, even now the scheduled communities, called the Dalits, continue to suffer from denial of basic rights, resulting not only in inequality and deprivation, but also humiliation in extreme forms. The Brahmin monopoly in higher education and in government services and cornering of public institutions and facilities by them prompted the non-Brahmins to launch a non-Brahmin movement. By 1912, C. Natesa Mudaliyar ran a Dravidian hostel for non-Brahmin students in Madras. Pitti Tyagaraja Chetty and Dr. T. M. Nair organized a socio-political movement popularly known as the Justice Party to secure constitutional safeguards for the non-Brahmins. That party headed the first diarchy government at Madras for 16 years. During that period, they brought out the communal GO, assigning government jobs to different communities on the basis of their strength in population. By removing the Sanskrit compulsory clause, they enabled non-Brahmins to enter into medical colleges. The monopolistic Brahmins' exploitation of rich temples was restrained by the Hindu Religious Endowment Act. The Devadasi system was abolished, in which Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy, the first woman doctor, played the key role. By invoking Panchami Land Act, lands were distributed to the scheduled communities. To improve the condition of landless labour, Mirasdari system was abolished. For the first time in India, women were enfranchised in the Madras Presidency. The Justice Party administration of Madras city introduced a midday meal scheme at Chindadri Pet School to ensure uninterrupted education for poor children. Positive industrial regulations and encouragement to industries in the form of industrial estates also go to the credit of the justice movement. Caste system, caste reforms and casteless social order. A progressive liberal society requires the negation of caste system and its offshoots. There were movements which wanted to reform the caste system. The Sannadhanis, including Mahatma Gandhi, favoured only the abolition of untouchability but justified the Varna system. Dayanand Saraswati rejected caste but justified the Varna system. The Siddhas and Ramalinga Vallalar and Vaikundasamy in Tamil Nadu disapproved the caste system. Mahatma Phule and Sahu Maharaj in Maharashtra, Narayana Guru in Kerala, Ayodhidasa Panditar in Tamil Nadu condemned both Varna and caste. Reserving certain number of seats in the legislature of the diarchy government at Madras was the first step towards this direction, and the communal GO ensuring proportional representation to all social segments was another major step towards that goal. While the reformers were content with temple entry acts, the opponents of caste order strived for equal footing for all, especially the depressed and deprived classes in all fields. In the post-independence Tamil Nadu, the judicial verdict against reservation for backward and depressed communities in educational institutions became a major challenge to efforts for social justice. Periyar EVR launched a vigorous struggle against this verdict. Kamaraj of the Congress Party and C.N. Annadurai of DMK extended support to the demand of Periyar. Ultimately, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru brought forward the first amendment to the fundamental rights, enabling the states to implement social reservation policies. Now the reservation system in Tamil Nadu is more improved and more elaborate, with 18% for the SCs, 1% for the STs, 20% for MBC and 30% for other backward communities. Further, inner reservation is provided for Arundadiyar, backward Muslims, and adequate reservation for women in local bodies and full reservation for women in certain categories of jobs are also provided.